Santa Monica was developed in 1875 by John P. Jones, a U.S. Senator from Nevada. Jones sought to create an oceanside resort town with Colonel Robert S. Baker, who had bought the Santa Monica and San Vicente Rancho from Jose Sepulveda. Jones built a Victorian home overlooking the ocean called Miramar, or View of the Sea, which later operated as a hotel. Santa Monica also played a role in auto history and aviation as the site of early auto races and the Douglas Aircraft Company, now Douglas Park, 2400 Wilshire. In 1769, Spanish explorer Gaspar de Portola was placed in command of an expedition in California. While Portola and his party rested in camp, some of the men hunted for a trail up the coast. As the story goes, it was hot and dusty as the little party walked over the pathless plain. They came to two springs of sparkling water below the shade of great sycamore trees. After drinking the cool water and resting in the shade, the little party agreed that this place should have a name. The day happened to be St. Monica's Day on the religious calendar, May 4th, and as the springs reminded them of the tears St. Monica shed for her erring son, Augustine, they called the area Santa Monica. I don't know why I'm facing it to you. Sorry.
Beach erosion is a process where local sea levels rise, there is a strong wave action, and coastal flooding wear downs. Coastlines are affected by natural events such as storms that cause erosion. In the United States, it is seen that coastal erosion is responsible for about $500 million per year in coastal property loss, as well as damage to structure and loss of land. In order to reduce coastal erosion, the federal government spends about 150 million every year. That money is used on beach nourishment and other shoreline erosion control measures. In heavily populated locations, 1 or 2 feet of coastal erosion can be tragic. If we attempt to build hard structures in order to keep the shoreline position stable, the beach could be lost due to scour.
Wave energy does the work of erosion at shore. Waves usually approach the shore at some angle so the inshore part of the wave reaches shallow water before it is further out. The shallow part of the wave usually touches the bottom part first. This slows down the inshore part of the wave and makes the wave bend. This bending action that goes on is called refraction.
The sand along the shore of the Santa Monica Beach comes from the San Gabriel Mountains. Silvery mica, milky quartz, whitish gray granite with flecks are types of sand that are found on the beach. It tends to be a light color. Black and red flecks in the sand are remnants of ancient volcanoes. Lots of sediments on the beach contain a large amount of volcanic materials. The erosion of the sea cliffs that surround the beach is a primary source of where sand comes from. When the rocks break down from weathering over thousands or even millions of years, it is how sand is formed. It takes rocks a pretty long time to decompose and become sand, especially quartz. Some common minerals that are found on the beach are feldspar, hornblende, mica, and magnetite. The most common sand grains are quartz.